are back on Nuke's Top 5 today, and today the tagline of his video is 10 scary videos to freak you out. I don't really think I've been that freaked out by Nuke's Top 5. One or two have made me jump. So I'm expecting big things this time with a title like that. Let's check it out. Right, okay. No point calling him Nuke's Top 5 anymore. Just 10 Nuke's Top 10. Let's go.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines.
Ooh,
a woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
What? Oh, that's a camera glitch.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
See, what they've been doing is watching that tape off the film The Ring, and the faces go distorted and stuff, and their heads go funny. That's what's going on here. This lady's she's gonna die in 7 days. You know what I mean?
Without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away. Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawalan ng pwede.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight.
What's happened there is cameraman said, right, we've got this superstition in this country now. When people get their head missing on a photo or a video, they have to die. So guy who was doing the CCTV has gone and drove a bus into that woman to make the superstition, right? I mean, what the fuck? That was Final Destination stuff, that. Hi, Chris. Hi, Laurie. We're doing this on stream. Yeah, that was some Final Destination stuff, that. I'm telling you. Wow. 1 minute you're here. Next minute you say, my last words were, oh, fuck me, a bus. And there you go. Never a true word said.
Folks, as always, you decide.
Why is she just ducking to the side?
A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Okay.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be.
Have they got kids? Is the kids not getting out? Is that not what it is? The kid just not coming up and coming out of his bedroom? He never said if they had kids or not. That telly up there's a bit high, isn't it? You're going to get neckache watching that.
Normal, and they say they have no idea what this could be.
Interesting.
Something at the door.
Interesting.
Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather.
Right.
The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
Chilling, if I was going to say chilling.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not... Let me just show you. Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Is it a draft?
And like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty...
You could have someone hoaxing this by having them in that room doing the door, and then when they walk over, they've like magically disappeared. You know, you could hoax that easily.
shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house.
Okay.
But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh.
You don't like that.
Oh my gosh.
It's Morse code for stay the fuck there.
Yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving, like, I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
Well, why was he slamming
It might
doors?
have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The follower.
If it was indeed the granddad, why was he shitting them up by like slamming doors and stuff? Or was he saying to them, shut the doors? Because that's what like grandparents and parents say to you, innit? Keep the doors shut. Shut this, shut that, you know, keep it shut. When you go through the door, make sure it shuts behind you. That could be done by a person easily, couldn't it? Can't believe she binned him off and got in car. Right, let's go, the follower.
It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large
Philippines
group.
again.
The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group.
And then, without them knowing, a bus comes through the wilderness and knocks them out as well. Same as the woman in the red coat before. We're in the Philippines after all. Have they all got an head? Right, okay, enough messing about.
Stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Did you see it?
No.
As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared.
Got
The
tired.
girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be.
Okay.
She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods?
Slender Man. It was Slender Man. Oh, like Armageddon Soldier says there, that could be a camera glitch because it was running very, very similar to the person at the back. Maybe.
Or just what is this? You decide. A short stay.
Okay.
A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations.
Oh, we've checked him out before, haven't we?
In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now,
Right.
amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate.
Wow.
In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town.
Right.
And kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Well, as you do.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a
This
housing
is what he
estate.
does.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van.
Start it and drive.
That's two.
Oh.
Someone just tried the door.
Smashed his window.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
Put his
Get
window
out of
through.
here.
Thieving bastard. Sometimes it's the living you need to be scared of.
Where's my phone?
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Yeah, because it's someone's trying to find out if he's got some valuables in there to rob him. So clearly this is a person trying to break in. To be honest, when they were trying to door handles, say, hey, hung off. That's what I've been saying.
Trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside. Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal.
It's going to cost
He
him for his
decides to
window.
not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really,
I bet that was a cold drive home with window gone like that. Jesus Christ.
quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, yeah, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been
Facts.
finding little bits everywhere. But the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise.
Wet
Not a
bed.
pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be
He
perfect,
explored the motorway then, didn't he? Going home. I mean, Jesus. He should have shouted when they grabbed the handle. He didn't want to smash the bloody window, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been happy, me. I'd have chased the fucker, me. I'd have gone after him.
for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of
Copycats.
fake accounts on
Yes.
there. Get out A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises.
Okay.
Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
He's left the TV on.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano.
Okay.
As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides...
Hang on, did that chair coincide with his foot moving? No.
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough.
Yes.
He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend. But as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
He's watching telly.
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house, and...
He's watching my stream, you cheeky bastard. That's why he moved house.
That's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers.
I wonder if he took the piano. Do you reckon he took the piano?
A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona.
Okay.
One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
Right. There's blood on them covers. I got someone been murdered there.
In one of the rooms.
Either someone's a very messy eater or there's fucking blood on them covers. Look. That's what I would be more worried about. Okay.
What the?
That's a mouse or something, that.
Nah.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now. And then
Yeah.
Shut up.
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bed sheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So,
There's some
just what
scruffy
do
get
you
with them
think
scruffy
this
covers though, isn't
could
there?
be? Also, if
Two
whatever is
stains?
under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed. Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there. So
somebody had their period there, didn't they? That's basically what that is, I think. What the fuck? Yes, Nuke, I am with you on that one.
sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving
Damn
around under there.
straight.
So either way, this video is truly disturbing.
Yeah, especially them stains.
Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency
Oh yeah,
call.
I don't think I can explain that unless someone's like got a leaf blower or something, a small blower, a hairdryer or something blowing underneath the covers to make it do that.
Night call.
It looks
Late
like
one night
shit.
in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call
Someone couldn't be asked going to the toilet in the middle of the night, so they got the covers and just like wipe their ass.
comes into the 911 dispatch center.
Right,
but
okay.
whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home. surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery.
Right, well, that's
And
not a good
it's
combination.
3:30 in the morning, so
Okay.
no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Okay.
Hello, 911, this is Erica. How can I help you?
I'm gonna kill you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
What is it even saying?
There's a lot of static, and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home.
Okay.
But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
It's unattainable.
Hello?
Help him.
Hello?
Some guy's not dead in that casket. He's trying to get out. So he's phoning from his mobile.
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark.
Someone definitely sounded like saying there was help. I got help me, didn't it? That's what it sounded like. Not too freaky, but let's go.
A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep.
Right.
No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Okay. Whoa. Hey, you see that? That goes to the baseball jacket on. Look. That's weird there, isn't it? What is it?
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air.
Can't explain that.
Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this?
It looks like someone who's running around like with a gimpy leg, like they've been shot in the leg, or someone's given them a dead leg or something. Tell you what, I can't explain that though. It comes out of nowhere and disappears into nowhere. Maybe there are ghosts in real life.
Just who or what is this? Scary videos.
Here we go.
So I like to end these videos with the stuff that
Funny
kind of
stuff.
starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, it's a ghost in her.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up. Now this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
What is it? Oh shit!
¿Qué pasó ahí? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right
Love
out.
it! If you're going to do it, make sure there's nothing coming other way before you do that to somebody.
Right out.
It's not a skull, bro.
¿Qué pasó ahí? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
Right, okay. Get your big bald ass in the fucking bed. Oh my god. He's a legend.
I'm right here. Bye-bye, Jay. Bye-bye, Jay.
He's under the bed. He's under the bed.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own mess.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Check the floor.
Hey, look, I was trying to. Hey, look, I was creeping. I'm talking about. Yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, you want to peek around the corner for real, for real. The Look, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
He's an asshole, isn't he?
So, I think the lesson here is if you keep scaring your family yourself,
something's gonna get
ghost
you.
in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching,
Shut
and
up,
hopefully
Nicky.
I'll see you back here next time.
Oh, do you know what? I'm starting to like these pranky ones at the end. these scurry videos more than the actual videos because they're just great entertainment to watch. I mean, a lot of them today, you can sit there and debunk them. I mean, I think the best one that I couldn't debunk was probably the one where the guy was getting into his car and that, and it sort of like went like that across the back. That one was really, really fucking freaky and trippy sort of thing. But I mean, I could pretty much debunk 90% of that. But I mean, the scary videos are just so funny. And we like that Nuke does that now. Anyway, what did you guys think of this reaction? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out Nuke's original video. And I'll see you all next time.